Good afternoon. It's 211, 829.19. Let's go through a multiple time frame analysis here on the market. Let's start with the monthly chart. So here we are, 29.30, right back at the previous high. This, like I've said for several weeks, several months, is a continuation pattern. Okay. And it's indicated higher 3100 to 3140 into late September, into October, perhaps even November. These are monthly bars. Here are some red timing signals that show more of a secular cyclical timing signal, and we've got to get out above those levels for this to turn into a bearish setup. So we get 1, 2, 3 drives up. This kind of finishes up here into the fall, and then from there, I think we can have a mean reversion back down to 2800, 2700, what have you. But let's drop down to the weekly. Here's the weekly. Again, we can look at this setup here, and we have one drive up. This is the second one here. We're setting up the third, which would push us up into, again, October is what I've got here. The October time frame, again, 3140 is my target. And you can see if we get out above 2950 here on the weekly, that's real bullish, turns this green, and then once we get to 3100, it gets dicey. So 3100 to 3140 would be your sell zone, and then your time frame is October to October. The month of October is going to be a month you're going to want to be a seller. So right now we're pushing 2930. I expect we break out to the upside, and this sets up a continuation of this into the fall. Here's your daily chart. You can see this churn, the August sell-off, the recovery rally, the tweet storm, deals off, deals on, deals off, deals on. Shit show, but it is what it is. 29.30, pushing the highs of the day. I expect there's a possibility we could test this 29.50 level again, reject one more time, third time up, get a little pullback, and then you're going to blow through it. There's no question in my mind that we're going to pop through 29.50. It's just a matter of when. Is it going to happen tomorrow into expiration? Who knows, maybe. But there's your chart. Shows good upside until here, which is September 11th. So September 11th, it just happens to be that date, and has no correlation to September 9/11. But it looks like we're higher into September 11th right now in the daily. So 216, break this down further. You can see all that chop and slop and churn. Boom, up, down, up, down, up, down. This generates a lot of energy here. This is kind of a corkscrew pattern. These tend to resolve themselves to the upside. And first target is 29.40 to 50. You might get some rejection there, and then at some point you're going to punch through. 144, here's your 144-minute chart. Again, all the chop and slop between 28.20 and 29.40. We're going to take that out. All right, so we're going to go 29.40. We might reject there a little bit, but then we're going to break out above that. We're going to go to 3,000, 30.40. 3060, and then from there. But I don't expect this to happen today or even tomorrow. This probably happens over the next week or two. On the 72-minute chart, you can see we're right here. We're running up against a little resistance. 29.39 is into 29.49. You're going to run into a little bit of trouble there. So short-term traders would look to take some profits in there, maybe fade kind of a breakout where other knuckleheads are buying. And then 36-minute chart, again, we're pushing 29.30. We're probably going to go 29.40, 29.50. These are the algorithmic projections from the prior wave structure and patterns. Everything looks pretty good here. There are some short-term signals, but don't worry about that. This is kind of a workspace environment for me, so don't worry about all the timing signals I'm working in here. 18-minute chart, again, very short-term basis, running into a little bit of resistance here. You can see the red line in price. You can see the red lines in time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of pause here, maybe sideways to slight little pullback, taking a little bit of this back from today and then set up further upside. Here's the 9-minute chart. I mean, we can get super duper granular here, even go down to the 3-minute chart, 5-minute chart, 1-minute chart, whatever you want to do. But bottom line here is the market looks pretty good, and you know, it's only a matter of time before we take this out and move higher. So that's what I got. And have a good Labor Day weekend. We'll see you. Talk to you tomorrow. See you next.